Alright, so we made it. So it's part 10, the final part of my playthrough through episode 2, The Torment of Hades. And speaking of the devil, literally, I'm about to go talk to Hades. This is the final mission after we completed the labors of the Keeper. We beat Perseus, Hercules, Achilles, and King Agamemnon. And here we go.
Alexios returns. Victory written across his face.
Where's your brother? Not here to settle any bets?
It's already been settled. He lost.
The gates have their guardians. Charon's lost souls have found peace. Now, tell me what you know about the staff.
I never promised you that. I promised to fulfill your destiny.
Enough games, Hades. I did as you asked. We had a deal.
You were never in a position to bargain with me. Your life was mine. The moment you killed Cerberus, I could have had anyone place guardians at those gates. Truth is, I needed you to grow accustomed.
What are you talking about?
Oh, did I not mention? I have a fifth gate. And you're going to spend the rest of eternity protecting it. That is your destiny.
I didn't bow to your wife, and I won't bow to you.
Oh, you fucking bow.
Alright, so just like you probably predicted, Hades double-crossed us. Him and his potty mouth. He said he was going to fulfill our destiny. He never promised to teach us about the staff. And to him, our destiny is to become the 5th guardian of the gates, along with the 4 other legendary heroes, to replace Cerberus. So we're not going to take that shit. We're going to beat up on him and hopefully find our way to Atlantis, which we won't see until midnight in a few more hours. Which I don't know if I'm going to make it because I am fucking exhausted. I did 3 videos right after working all day. So I might have to set my alarm and wake up early because I'm going to need some sleep. So Hades, he's one of the first bosses that I can remember that had like this life meter where he has that yellow gauge. You have to get that down before you could actually take life from his actual life gauge, if that made any sense. So right here we're going to get him back to normal. He's going to be stunned. I should probably be going in for attacks, but I'm not. And he's going to be dropping these Hades orbs. They're annoying because they're just going to drain stamina and life. So you want to take those out as soon as he puts them up to get them out of the way because they're going to restrict your movement. They usually take 2 arrows to kill. I left out of my playthrough the side missions with Charon, the ferryman of the dead. They kind of were filler. Nothing really major regarding the story. The only thing worth noting is at the end when you complete all the missions, he gives you a little note that gives you a hint that if you use fire attacks against Hades, they'll be more successful. They're going to do more damage, which kind of goes against what you would believe because he's Hades, he's down in hell, fire. You would think that he would be invulnerable to that, but he lets you in on a secret, which kind of shows you that even Charon doesn't even like Hades. He's just not liked by anybody down here. And if you notice that cutscene, I mentioned earlier in one of the parts that the Cleon was going to make a cameo. And then right there is where you see him torturing Cleon. If you remember, Cleon was the guy who went against Hercules in Athens. And we killed him on the beach right after Deimos killed our boy Paracetus. So I don't remember this fight being super hard. It was kind of annoying. You just got to keep moving, stay out of the circles that get highlighted, stay away from the Hades orbs and the fireball attacks, and you should be fine. Just stay back with the arrows. When you injure them like that, you want to get in, get some good overpower attacks in on them, just like this. So we're going to beat him, and that's going to take us into the ending of this episode, and that's going to take us back to the present day with Layla. And if you remember, I was talking about the game director promised a super shocking ending in episode 3 with Layla. It's going to be some kind of big revelation, and hopefully it leads into the next game in a good way that gets us excited and reveals something that we didn't see coming, like the old Assassin's Creed games would do. Yeah, and if you notice, I switched to that Cursed Bow of Hades that I got from the King. I was using a regular Bow of Hades, which turned normal arrows into fire arrows, but this bow applies fire damage to multiple enemies, all the enemies in the area, which I probably didn't need for this single boss fight, but I think I'm going to stick to it for episode 3. And one of the interesting things from that cutscene, he mentioned that Poseidon lost. So they had like a little wager going on. It seemed like Poseidon was up from Atlantis to check us out. Like he was kind of judging us for something going on in Atlantis that we're going to have to find out in episode 3. But Hades doesn't seem like the guy that's going to just let me leave. Because obviously I'm going to win. And then I don't know how I'm going to get out of here to get to Atlantis. Just like when he let Brasidas go to Elysium, it was kind of like a, I'll let you go, but you're going to have to carry this jar of the child that you killed when you knocked down that woman. So there's always like a little trade-off with Hades. You're not going to get your way completely. He's going to try to screw you over somehow. So we'll see. I don't think we're going to see the last of Hades. He's probably going to make a cameo in episode 3 too. Another thing I wanted to talk about, right after we beat Cerberus, there was like a voice that said, "Protect the unseen that others wish they saw." And I kind of been trying to pay attention to what the hell that meant. If it applied to anything in this episode. I might have missed it. I don't remember or recall anything that could apply to. So maybe that's going to come up later. I just wanted to keep that in the back of my head, because I know it's foreshadowing something. I'm just curious to what the hell it was. Alright, so we get a legendary weapon and we get a legendary helmet, Crown of Hades, Hades Executioner, 100% damage with torches, and a new cutscene.
I don't see what's funny.
You act like any of this matters. But you're a prisoner wherever you are.
Malaka!
Alright, so like I was saying, doesn't seem like he's gonna let us leave, so we'll see how we get out of Hades in episode 3. We get the achievement, the true ruler, dethrone the king, and now we're gonna take it back to the present day with Layla and Victoria.
Victoria, what did you do?
You guys okay down there?
Cut the comms! This has gone way too far. I'm shutting this down. I can handle it. You're not acting like yourself. You're acting like a child. Look at you! Can't you see what the staff is doing? Plugging into Themos' memories. Letting you run rogue in the Underworld? It's the bleeding effect. It's hurting you. You need to stop. Give it back, now! No! It's me or the staff! You have to choose! Let go! It's not worth it! This is for your own... Get up, Victoria! Victoria?
must be some mistake.
No, it was an accident. I swear. I don't know what happened to me.
The heir of memories would never do this.
Do this. Victoria was my friend. It wasn't me.
This won't work. I need time.
You think I did this on purpose? It was the staff, Alethea. I'm not a bad person. I don't kill.
The heir of memories in my vision had foresight. Your reaction was entirely human and inhumane. I fear you'll learn nothing from what I've created for you.
I am the heir of memories. I can control the staff. Listen to me. I know I can do it.
That is not for you to decide. I decide your worthiness. Though it may be too late for that.
Fine. I'll go for a while. Just don't let anything happen to her, okay? And don't leave. Please. I'll be back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Victoria. But I can't quit now.
Alright, so there you go. That's the end of the episode 2, present day. Looks like Layla is starting to lose her shit because of the bleeding effect. I'm not sure if she killed Victoria, just knocked her out. But she doesn't really... She cared, but at the same time, she wanted to push on. She's so worried about this stupid staff. So we'll see. Maybe in episode 3 she completely loses it. And then somebody else becomes the heir of memories. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, that's it. That was part 10. If you stuck with me through all 10 parts, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I could upload a little bit faster for episode 3. Alright, I'm going to bed. See you guys later. Bye.